What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. One of the videos that I got asked to do was, what is my hair type? What do I do to it? And basically just explaining my hair type and how I take care of it. So I'm going to be doing that video today, and then I'll be doing another video on how I grew my hair. And in this video, I've decided that the questions that I was going to answer on the how I grew my hair video, I'll just answer on here so I can explain to y'all basically my hair type with the answers to the questions that you asked. So we're gonna get on with that. Let me fix my camera real quick though. Okay, so I'm gonna get real comfortable over here. Excuse my breakouts. I know we all break out, but they've been bothering me. So before I start, I'm just going to insert a few clips of my first panel that I did. I did the college curls panel at Georgia State for YouTubers, and it was called You Can Tube It. I, along with girlfriend Ari, Forever Chia, and Curling Me Crazy were on the panel, and it was very fun, especially for our first time. I think it was all of our first times, maybe not Ari, but I think it was all of our first times on a panel. So I'm going to insert a clip here. What's up, y'all? It is me coming back today with a different video. I usually don't vlog on this channel, but I'm going to a YouTuber panel at Georgia State, my alma mater, and it is College Curls YouTuber panel. So I'm gonna be recording a little bit of that. Ari's gonna be there, so you'll see Ari. I think another person, Forever Chi is gonna be there, and one other person, but we are on the way. Daddy's taking me, I'm bringing him back there, and yeah, let's go, let's get it. You know, College Curls here, guys. Panel time. This is a panel.
Hi, I'm Forever Chia. You can follow me at Instagram at BreeP. I'm gonna be a YouTuber this summer. Yeah, you gonna be but y'all can follow me on Instagram at Miss Kayla Marie. Hey guys, it's girlfriend Ari, you know, Zia over here.
Y'all always recording me, but it's my channel.
So yeah, we about to be on a YouTuber panel, and we're gonna answer some questions for these lovely young ladies. And it's gonna be an event, so
do you ever listen to her on the radio? And now we are going to get on with this video. So keep on watching. So the first thing that people usually ask me is, what is my hair type? I don't usually care too much about hair type or any of that hair typing stuff that they do with density, porosity, all that stuff. The only thing I really care about is porosity most of the time, so I know how my hair is going to react to certain products. And that also comes with choosing if you need a thick or creamy or watery product. That's how you can tell it's the porosity of your hair, because it's how your hair is going to take on the moisture of those products. So my hair type is 3C4A. My hair density is high, my porosity is low, and my texture is curly. But I do have different types in my hair. So there may be some parts of my hair that are kinky. So I have really kinky curly hair. So I have both. But that comes with all hair types. When you start straightening your hair begins to take in all the moisture that it can, and it soaks it up and it finds it from everywhere. So if your hair is very moisturized, you're gonna have a lot of shrinkage, and shrinkage is a good thing because that means that your hair is healthy. How I take care of my hair. This question is very, I don't want to be vague about how I take care of my hair, but I do, because I don't want you guys to think that the way that I'm doing my hair is the way that you should do your hair. So I'm going to tell you my regimen and the things that I do, and the things that I've stopped doing, and things that I'm adding to make my hair better. But there are things that I do or products that I use that you wouldn't be able to use, or they wouldn't work for you. Not you wouldn't be able to use them. You would be able to use them. They just won't work for you. So one of the things that I make sure to use are my oils. Oils keep your hair so moisturized. That's how my hair is usually always shiny. That's really how you get the shine. It literally coats all of your follicles from the inside out, and it just brings out all that moisture, and that's how you get that nice shine. And it also, most oils have different benefits, so just make sure to read up on your oils. My favorite obviously is Jamaican black castor oil. I'm sure you guys know that is a gem, you feel me? Jamaican black castor oil is bomb. I honestly do not like coconut oil to save my life anymore. Yeah, it just doesn't work for my hair types. A lot of people have said bad things about coconut oil, but coconut oil used to work for me while I was transitioning. It helped a lot, especially when I was straightening my hair and wearing it curly. It used to work wonders every day. I used to use coconut oil, grapeseed oil, or olive oil. Olive oil is good at all times, y'all. It's thick though. So Jamaican black castor oil and olive oil are very thick, but I make sure to use an oil in my regimen. Just make sure to use an oil. It will seal all the moisture into your hair strands, and that is how you get that really soft, luscious, pillow soft hair. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you use the oil. I make sure to deep condition once a week, and if I'm not doing that, I will deep condition at least 2 times a week. So I'm not pushing it past 2 times. There have been times where I haven't washed my hair for 2 weeks or 10 days, and you know, like, I know for a fact that I have to get moisture back in my hair, so I'm going to deep condition. When your hair feels as if it's really dry and just regular conditioning or co-washing hasn't worked for you because it's so dry, deep condition. Have a hot oil treatment. Do something that you know is going to bring that moisture right back in your hair, because obviously you need some moisture. Another thing that I have been doing and making sure I put in my regimen are products that moisturize my hair. There are products that people continue to use because they see an influencer using them. Don't be that girl. Don't be that boy. Like, don't be that person. Because why would you damage your hair because it smells good or this person is using it so I like it? Your hair is on your head. You want your hair to look good too. So if that product is not working for you, if you have narrowed it down to that product being what is drying your hair out, coconut oil was that for me. Take it out. There's no point in continuing to have that in your regimen. So just make sure to have moisturizing products in your regimen. That includes creams, oils, leave-ins, moisturizing gels. Just don't be too harsh on your hair. Another thing that I do is finger detangle. I've also put into play using my Denman brush. I have a Goodies knockoff Denman brush, but what I'll do is finger detangle while I go through my hair with my Denman brush. And always remember to start from the bottom and work your way up, just to get the tangles out, and so you're not ripping your hair out through the tangles. One of the main things I have to make sure that I do though is wrap my hair at night. I have to have a satin bonnet, pillowcase, wrap, hair wrap, whatever. I have to have at least 1 or 2 of those. So I have all 3 when I'm at home. I wrap my hair, put it in a bonnet, and then sleep on a satin pillowcase. But if I don't have the satin pillowcase, I wrap my hair, or at least or have a bonnet on. Like, have to have a bonnet on at all times to protect my hair, especially if I don't have a satin pillowcase. So that's really like the things that I do within my regimen on a daily basis to just take care of my hair and maintain you know, my hair. One thing I stopped doing is pulling my hair up as much, and that has helped me to take care of my edges, y'all. If you pull your hair up, your edges are gonna pop. If you pull it up all the time, they're gonna pop. And then wherever you're pulling your hair up at, you'll have that line where it's just the top layer of that hair is popped off, and that's because you've been pulling it up too much. So make sure that you're not pulling up that much, or at least if you are, give it some room to breathe when you get home. Take care of it, because if you want to grow your hair, you can't always have it popping off, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I stopped doing personally is using silicones and sulfates in my hair. That does not necessarily mean that I'm not going to try a product for y'all with silicones and sulfates, but I have stopped using silicones and sulfates in my hair on a regular basis, and this was way back in the day, like when I first started going natural. And the reason is because they coat your hair with silicones in a conditioner to where moisture is not getting in your hair, and then the sulfates you'll wash out the silicones with. It's just stripping all your hair of all the natural oils that it needs. So it's just a lose-lose situation with me, at least. Like, my hair was completely dry after every wash day. Every wash day. Things that I am adding to my hair regimen to take care of my hair are hair oiling. So a lot of people probably don't know about it. I'll probably make a video later on if you want to know more about it. But hair oiling is just to protect the strands and to moisturize on a deeper level and on a more consistent level. And this helps to strengthen your strands, like I said before, and it also helps to moisturize your hair in a whole encompassing way, while also providing the benefits that whatever oils you use provide. So say I use Jamaican black castor oil, thickening my hair along with strengthening my hair, along with making my hair grow, stimulating my scalp, you know, like stuff like that. And then, you know, peppermint oil, if I use that, that's to cleanse my scalp, help with clearing out any problems I have going on in my scalp, help stimulate hair growth. You just have to really look for the oils that will help your hair. So hair oiling is something that I'm adding to my regimen. I also added in-shower scalp massages. I already had the in-shower scalp massages from washing and detangling my hair and just doing the natural processes that I do. So whenever you wash your hair, you know, you scrub your scalp with your fingertips. You're stimulating hair growth. But I actually started using a scalp massager, and it is a game changer. So if y'all want to go to the scalp massager that I use, I'll have it linked right here. It's called Vanity Planet Groove Scalp Massager, and it is bomb. It has 2 settings, and I love it. My code is ZIA50 for 50% off. So if you want to go get it, I'll leave the link in the description box down below. Another thing that I've been doing is, like I said before, is wet brushing my hair in the shower, and that's just the Denman brush and finger detangle at the same time. And I used to not use brushes at all. I used to just strictly finger detangle, so I'm getting out of that because my hair is getting longer and it's becoming a lot more challenging to just finger detangle and not spend hours in the shower. You feel me? So that's why I'm adding that. One of the next things that I'm adding to my regimen is to protect my edges more, and with that comes pulling my hair up more that I'm stopping to do. And I'm also going to be using like oils on my edges just to help with, you know, protecting them and keeping them very moisturized. My edges aren't bad, I just want them to be better. I know that's like one of the worst parts of my hair, and that's just because that's my driest part of my hair along with my crown. So I'm gonna work on those. We're working on them. They do what they want. And the last thing that I want to add, because I wasn't doing this before, is regular dusting, or the curl by curl trimming method. And dusting is just, if I see a split end, just cut it off. And I went a year and some without even touching some scissors to my head. And yeah, I'm not doing that again because I had to touch some scissors to my head the other day. Yeah, I trimmed my hair the other day again. Don't judge. And I wasn't feeling it, but I knew I had to do it because, like I told y'all in my trimming video, that was not smart of me to go that long without trimming my hair. But I was scared for somebody else to trim my hair. Good thing I got my girl Tay, Curly Tay Tay, on Instagram. Go follow her. She's a bomb hairstylist in Atlanta, and if you are natural or you need a haircut, like a barber, she got you. So just, I'll link her and everything. So if y'all are looking for a natural hairstylist in the city of Atlanta, she's the one. She's the beast. She's gonna be the one doing my hair from here on out. So yeah, there you go. Alright, so I got a couple questions and I was going to answer them on how I grew my hair, but I'm actually going to answer them on here because it's how I take care of my hair and it makes more sense. So let's get into these questions that I got asked on Instagram. I think I got about 12 questions for y'all. So let's get into these questions. Okay, so It's Jazz on Instagram said, your curls are amazing. How do you maintain them? Because I have type 4B hair and my curls don't last at all. So with type 4B hair, sometimes you run into the fact that your hair frizzes or the curl definition is not there. I found that most girls with 4B hair are doing more twist outs and braid outs for their hair to last, and when they do that, they're not doing it while their hair is soaking wet, or they're doing it on stretched out hair. But if you're doing a wash and go, just make sure you're wrapping your hair up, spritz your hair in the morning. I don't think that works for everybody, it works for me, but you really have to find out what works for your hair to maintain. Make sure you're wrapping your hair up, make sure you're sleeping on a satin pillowcase. That's how you maintain your hair. You just can't be rough. Like if you sleep rough, sometimes your hair is just not gonna last. That's just how it is. How do you keep your hair from frequent tangles and knots? Detangling. You have to detangle your hair on a regular basis. So if you wear wash and goes, your hair is going to be more tangled up sometimes due to the fact that your hair is just out in its natural state and it's not styled. Like it's not in a braid out, it's not in a twist out type of style. So you have to really just keep your hair detangled and moisturize. Moisturizing your hair is going to keep it from tangling as much. And make sure to keep up with your trims. If you're not keeping up with your trims, there's no point in you asking me that question, because you already know what the case is with if your hair is tangled, because you need a trim. Okay, what do you think helped to maintain the moisture in your curls so that they don't look dry and frizzy? One thing that I do to keep the frizz away from my hair is using oils and also gels, styling gels. And I make sure to always go through my hair routine fully. I don't skip any steps. I'll deep condition, and then I'll use an oil right before I get out the shower, or right after I get out the shower before my leave-in. This helps to seal in all my moisture and helps reduce frizz slightly. Then I'll use my leave-in, I'll use a cream, and then I'll use my styler, and my styler helps to define my hair all the way. So that is really how I combat the frizz. I still get frizz on day like 2, 3, 4 in my crown area, but that's just how my hair is, so I'm used to it. And it's not something that you can really combat like that. People are gonna say combats frizz, this and that. No, it don't. It's rare that something is gonna combat frizz like that, because natural hair is naturally frizzy, period. How do you prevent single strand knots? So single strand knots come from, they just are a natural thing. Preventing them is not something that you can really do, besides keeping your hair detangled like I said before, and also just making sure your hair is trimmed. Single strand knots are gonna happen with the hair type that some people have. I get single strand knots, I cut them out. I really, like, there's nothing I can do. The knot is there's nothing I can do, so I just cut it out. Preventing them, moisturize, make sure you detangle. And don't try to detangle, be gentle with your hair when you're detangling. Don't sit there and try to rip your hair out. Then you're causing single strand knots. And also trimming. So detangling, moisturizing, trimming. That is how you help with single strand knots. Yarr. Someone also asked me how I detangle their hair at the TWA stage. I do have videos of my hair at the TWA stage. I will link them right here for y'all. So go watch it so that you can see what I did to detangle my hair, and how I trim my hair. I also have a video of that, so I'll also link that there for you if you want to know how to trim your hair. Martha, I got got you, girl. Another person asked, how do I get my curls so defined? Mine tend not to be as defined after I wash the conditioner out or after it dries. Well, your hair is going to frizz up if you don't have any products in your hair, so you do have to add products. That's anybody's hair. If you're straightening your hair, you don't not put products in your hair. You still put stuff in your hair. So when you go natural, you still have to put products in your hair to moisturize your hair, because that's just what hair needs. Hair still needs moisture. So in order for me to define my hair, like I said before, I use a styler gel, like styling cream, styling gel. I use Eco Styler gel. That's just my preference. I have used other gels and they have worked just as fine. Alright y'all, that was all for this video. The next video that I'm putting out is how I grew my hair, so be sure to tune back in for that, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to come back and tell your friends about it. Share the video.